I am Rajeshri Venkatramanan, reading English 80 words speed dictation. It is useful for writing English lower examination. Okay, we can start. It is a matter for gratification that your society has been able to obtain resources from the public in the shape of men and money for starting, and what is even more difficult, for continue in to run so many educational institutions, all of which I am sure are contributing to the spread of education and culture among the people of Karnataka, that you have been able to supplement in such large measure the efforts of your government to spread education in this part of your province. Let me say a word with special reference to this institution which you have recently started for the benefit of primary school teachers. We all know how vital for the betterment of our people is the spread of primary education extensively as well as speedily. But all over India, efforts in this direction have been held up by two obstacles. The first is, of course, the perennial lack of finance, and I shall not say anything on the subject, as I know that any pleading on the part of an administrator of shortage of finance is sure to be received by the public at large with skepticism, occasionally good-humored, but more frequently otherwise. It is more appropriate that I shall address myself to the other obstacle that in no small measure stands in the way of the extension of primary education and the reaping of a full return for such outlay as is now made for the purpose. I refer to the lack of qualified teachers. It is not enough to find a building, the equipment, and the easily available supply of children for a primary school. Everything hinges upon the personality, the enthusiasm, and qualifications of the teachers. This is especially so in a country like ours, where the one teacher school is so common. We have experienced in our own stage great difficulty in getting trained teachers for our primary schools. This lack of qualified teachers is one of the chief causes that account for the great wastage during the 4 years which are necessary for ensuring literacy. Therefore, you have done well in starting this institution, and I have no doubt its personnel, equipment, curriculum, and methods of study are all calculated to turn out thoroughly well qualified teachers for the primary schools. Some of the teachers that leave this institution will no doubt find their work in towns, but for the larger number will undoubtedly have to work in village schools. I trust, therefore, that the authorities of this institution will make every effort to give the teachers what is usually called a rural bias. They have not merely to train children whose subsequent lives will mostly be spent in villages, but a primary school teacher will also have to act as the guide, philosopher, and friend of the villagers. In a number of villages, the primary school teacher will probably be one of the few, if not the only person with any claim to education. On him will devolve the responsibility of helping the village community understand and solve a number of its problems, social and economic. Lastly, I hope that everything will be done in this institution to impress upon its peoples their social responsibilities. We talk very lightly of Indian progress as the progress of